just going to take a look and see how you steer that motorcycle, okay? So second gear, 25 miles an hour, steer the bike back and forth as quickly as you feel comfortable. Remember, like the quick turn, but with a constant throttle. Okay? So you don't need to roll on, roll off, just try to keep it a constant throttle, okay? Now, you want to make some big S's, okay? You don't want to do a tight slalom run. I want to see some big S's, okay? And then do that on the way down, turn around the cone, and do the same thing on the way back, okay? And then come back here, turn around, stop, and we'll talk about more. Excellent. Good, all right? So real quick, if you want to make a left-hand turn, show me what you do with the bars.
Push left. Left-hand turn?
Yep.
Push left.
Okay, and how about to the right?
Sure.
Yep, exactly, good. I just got to make sure you understand countersteering, right?
Yeah.
So push left to go left, push right to go right. You got it, all right? Now, one thing I really liked you doing is you were going with the motorcycle really well.
Okay.
Meaning, when the bike would go to the left, you'd go to the left. When the bike would go to the right, you'd go to the right, right? You're not crossing up on the motorcycle, okay? But one thing I do see is a little extra input that's not needed. So meaning, when the bike's over to the left, you start to move your body before actually going with the motorcycle. So have you ever taken a passenger or been a passenger before? No? Okay. So imagine if I was sitting on the back, right, and you're in a turn, and I start to move over the opposite way before you're ready for you to turn. How do you think that would make you and the bike feel?
It'd be odd.
Yeah, you'd be like, well, what the hell are you doing back there, right? That's kind of the same thing that's happening with you and the bike. Okay. So when the bike...
I'm anticipating the turn, and I'm probably like moving my body before I start to push.
Exactly.
Forward.
Yep. So it's just extra movement that's not needed. Okay. So you want to just go with that motorcycle. Okay. When you're actually going down into the turns, you're going with it perfectly. It's just the fact when you're there and going the other way, you go body first and then bike. Yep. You want to do it all at the same time. Okay. So let's try that. So there were only a couple in there where you a little anticipated a little bit, but
I felt myself do it.
Yeah, but most of them looked really good. All right.
Yeah, so, I felt myself do it a couple times, and I'm like, okay, I knew what I'm doing. I mean, I sensed it, and I think that was the thing.
Exactly. As soon as you know, you're like, ah, shoot, that's a big thing that you're able to be aware of it. Right. So good. Now, one other aspect we bring up, which I didn't necessarily see, but I want to bring it up to you. Especially on this bike, you are in more of a relaxed position, but we want to push forward on the bars and not down. So meaning we don't want stiff arms. We want to kind of break those arms. Yeah, and now since you're in a more relaxed position, you don't have to be like like this. But ultimately, we want to be like just bent arms because we don't want to be stiff armed. All right, because we'll get into that in the next one. Yep. So, but yeah, just enough to break the elbows and just you know, be like a sack of potatoes on the bike. Okay. One thing to help, you've got the stomp grip, so use it. Right. Pinch the tank with your knees. That way you're attached to the motorcycle, and you can just kind of be that blob on the bike. All right. Good. So, did you feel the difference?
Yeah. You know, to squeeze in the tank, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Ultimately, we want that stability, right? That's the whole kind of name of that game. So if we can achieve that with both legs, great. If you feel like you can achieve it with just having like one to the inside, so be it, that's fine, right? But we don't necessarily want both legs off.
Right.
We want at least one to be like locked on. And we get into that a little bit more in level 2, getting you on the lean bike and that sort of thing. But just kind of a teaser basically to that is we want to get locked on. You can open that inside leg, but make sure that outside leg is locked on. Like if we're going to the left, this outside leg would be locked into that tank. Right. Going to the right, this leg would be locked into that tank. Okay. Now another aspect of this I want to bring up is the push and release. So go ahead and put your hands on the bars. So when you're in a turn, you want to push and then you want to release the pressure off the bars. Okay. You don't need to hold it on line, because what control on the motorcycle holds your line?
The
throttle, exactly, right? So you just tell the bike what lean angle to go to, and then at that point, you release the pressure, and as long as you've got good throttle control, you've got a stable bike on that line, okay? So I want you to just push, release, push, release, okay? Now with this, I want you to make some like big S's, almost like you're going back and forth sideways, okay? That way you get the feel of that push, but then you actually get to feel the release of that, okay? Go ahead. So did you feel the difference with that press and release?
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. Good. All right. Yeah, you
I
push
need
the
to work
bike
on
in
it a
there.
bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you felt it when it was there. You could just like,
Yeah.
and then that bike just held that line, right? Until you decided to make another steering input or go back the other way, right? So perfect. So excellent job with that. All right. So real quick to reiterate, if you want to go left, what do you do with the bar?
Push left.
Yep. Do you want to push down or forward?
Forward.
Do you want to go with the bike or against it?
With it.
Perfect, man. All right.
Cool.
And then again, pinch in the tank with your knees and that press and release.
Okay.
All right. Excellent, man. Well done. You can go ahead and park your bike. You guys are just about ready to go out on track. So wait till Laura tells you to head out there. All right.
Okay. Cool.
Good.
Thanks.
Yep. On good.